Yo, what is up, Raidernation? It's your boy Smorder back at it again with another pre-game preview, and this week I'm going to be previewing our Las Vegas Raiders versus the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend on Sunday Night Football in front of the millions and millions of Raider fans watching at home. Now, I know we took that L last week, but it's all good because we're going to go into this week and take that W. This Raiders lineup is going to look a little bit different because we added a new wide receiver to the mix in DJAX. I know that we wanted him a couple of years ago, but you know, better late than never, and now he's donning the silver and black, and we'll see what he can do out there with Derek Carr throwing him the ball. So with all that said, let's not waste any more time and let's get on with your pre-game preview.
And you tell them one thing, just win, baby.
Now, before I get started with this pre-game preview, I got some quick nation news that you can use. The Raiders have signed wide receiver Jeff Badet to the practice squad. Badet, 27 years old, appeared in 3 games for the Washington football team in 2020, only coming away with 1 reception and 8 yards in that season. The Raiders have also placed defensive tackle Darius Philon on injury reserve with an ankle injury. He will miss a minimum of 3 games and could return week 13 versus the Washington football team. In a corresponding move, defensive tackle Kendall Vickers has been signed onto the active roster. As for the Raiders injury report, Nick Kwiatkowski and Tyree Gillespie are both out, and Keyshawn Nixon and Amik Robertson are both doubtful for this week's matchup versus the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. Now, in some other news, our former head coach Jon Gruden is suing the NFL and Roger Goodell, saying they sought to destroy his career and reputation. I honestly think it's good that Jon Gruden is trying to stick it to the man, trying to get to the NFL, because I do think that they were trying to target him and make him the scapegoat for that whole situation. It's kind of crazy as of right now how the whole situation with the Washington football team has been swept under the rug and nobody's talking about it anymore. I know for a fact that Jon Gruden isn't the only one in those emails. There's 650,000 emails, and the fact that they only brought out Jon Gruden's, it's kind of fishy to me. The only thing that I would say as of right now is, why can't Gruden just wait after the Chiefs game? You know Roger Goodell gonna call up them referees and they're gonna be acting different on Sunday. We definitely don't need that type of attention going into Sunday's game. But Raider Nation, man, let me know what you guys think about the situation, man, down in the comments below. Our Las Vegas Raiders are coming off of a tough loss against the Giants last week and are looking to get back into the win column this week on Sunday Night Football against their AFC West rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs. Surprisingly, the whole AFC West division is open, as every team in it has a total of 5 wins. That's what makes this matchup even more important for our Las Vegas Raiders to win if they want to stay at the top. With Henry Ruggs not a part of the silver and black anymore, the team wasted no time replacing him by bringing in veteran wide receiver Deshaun Jackson. You could tell that this team was missing that deep threat on offense last week, so hopefully DJAX can be the answer this week. The Raiders have been able to overcome all adversity thrown their way this season, so we'll see if they can do it again this Sunday under the bright lights. Derek Carr is coming off of his worst game so far, throwing 2 picks with 1 resulting in a touchdown. The offense as a whole also struggled in the red zone last week, and even at that, the defense played well enough to win this game, but at the end of the day, the team came up short. The Chiefs, on the other hand, has had a strange season thus far, from being favorites in the beginning of the season to fighting to stay alive in the division. Patrick Mahomes has not looked himself this season. Madden curse maybe? Who knows? He has thrown a pick in 7 straight games till last week against the Packers, totaling a career high 10 interceptions on the season so far. The Raiders defense thrives on pressuring the quarterback, and that could be the main key to winning this game on Sunday night. This will be the first of 2 meetings between the Raiders and the Chiefs, so at the end of the day, we need to find a way to win by any means, and we need to leave Allegiant Stadium 6-3.
I got the keys now.
Now for my 3 keys to the game. The first key being stopping the run. I don't know what it is. This whole season, man, as well as we've been doing against the pass, our defense cannot stop the run to save their lives. I mean, last week against the Giants, man, Daniel Jones did not do much in the air against us to beat us. You know, he didn't do much. Daniel Jones only having 110 yards in the air. They killed us on the ground. Devontae Booker, former Raider, came out, had 99 total yards. As a team, the Giants came out, had 31 rushes for 149 yards. They were moving the ball on us, and they were able to gain first downs after first downs after first down. So in this game, even though the Chiefs are not really a running team out there, whether CEH is going to play or not, this defense has got to do a much much better job at stopping the run if we want to win any type of game, especially this season. And if we struggle again this week, it's going to be a long night for this Raiders defense. Now, my second key to the game is finishing strong in the red zone. Last week, we were horrible in the red zone. We had so many opportunities. We had 6 attempts in the red zone to score, only coming away with 1 touchdown, went 3 for 4 on field goals. Surprisingly, Daniel Carlson missed one, and at the end of the game, Derek Carr fumbled the ball away. Derek Carr was obviously struggling against the Giants in New York. You know, there was a couple of times where he missed Darren Waller or had a couple of overthrows here and there. Now, there was one play where Darren Waller could have caught the ball to score, but other than that, Derek Carr wasn't playing efficiently out there. We left a lot of points on the board. We didn't have any problem driving down the field, but when we got into that 20, man, I don't know what it was. We just could never find the end zone. So like I said, if we want any chance of winning this game on Sunday against the Chiefs, we have got to go and score in the red zone. Now for my third and last key to the game, it is applying pressure on quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Now I've said this before, you know, Patrick Mahomes has not looked like himself this season. He struggled a lot, especially having 10 interceptions on the season. And for a Raiders defense that has the best pass rushing duo in the NFL, this should not be a problem for us. So with that said, I do trust Gus Bradley and this defense to put that pressure on this Chiefs offense and hopefully come away with this W on Sunday.
Knock on wood if you have that message, please. And we're here to help you.
Now, for your players to watch in this game, I do got 3 players to keep a close eye on this Sunday night. The first player being newly acquired wide receiver, DeSean Jackson. Now, this will be his debut in the silver and black, and he provides that deep threat that we missed last week. So far this year, he's come away with 8 receptions for 221 yards and 1 huge 75-yard touchdown with the Rams. And hopefully he could replicate that this week some way, somehow, with Derek Carr slinging him the rock. And that's one thing I'm really going to be looking forward to, is seeing how well that DC to DJAX connection will look like. Possibly could come away with the touchdown on Sunday. Who knows? Now, I know that DJAX is not the player he once was, but seeing how well Derek Carr, you know, connected with Nelson Aguilar last year as a veteran wide receiver, a player that a lot of people counted out, the possibilities are endless, and who knows if DJAX could possibly be our wide receiver 1 moving forward. But all of that starts this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now for my second player to watch in this game, it's got to be our quarterback Derek Carr. Like I said before, he struggled last week, having a tough game against the Giants, going 30 for 46, having 296 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 1 that went back for a touchdown, and having a 65.2 completion rating last week. And now with the Henry Ruggs news now behind him, I want to see how well Derek Carr responds and bounces back this week, especially against the Chiefs defense that struggles against the pass. We know that our quarterback Derek Carr is capable of having a better game, and I cannot wait to see what Derek Carr can do on Sunday night. And for my third player to watch in this game, it is cornerback Casey Hayward. The 10-year veteran has been a bright spot in the secondary, living up to the hype, and lining up against the #1 wide receivers on opposing teams. He has not allowed a touchdown all season long. This Sunday, he'll have the task of guarding Tyreek Hill, who has had his way with the Raiders in the past. The Mahomes to Hill connection has struggled this season, and hopefully it'll continue this week when we go 1-on-1 with them on Sunday Night Football. So with that being said, Raidernation, let me know what you guys think about this matchup. Who are you looking forward to watching out there? And what is your game score prediction? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raidernation, that is all I have for you guys today on this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if this is the first time you're coming across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, then hit that subscribe button and hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Until the next video, this is your boy Simone Raider, and your boy is yeah.
And you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.